Hey Dragonauts, Astralsflame here, tapping out to talk about Temur ramping into the Mindsinger. We're trying to sing a really cool thing with this deck, but aside from that, I'm tapping out, so why don't you tap out on that subscribe button to stay updated on all the new standard best of 3 decks from Magic the Gathering. And with that, let's hopefully sing a win and get into the deck. Alright, Temur Ramp is the name of the game, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We can actually take a look right away what our ramp package is. It is one way going with Topiary Stomper, fetching a forest, getting that turn 4 Invasion of Zendikar, getting it to flip. So on turn 5, we have access to 8 or 9 mana, which is insane because we have some big, beefy hitters in this list. I mean, Tyrannix Rex, 7 mana, 8/8, Trample Haste, Toxic 4, Etali, getting cards from our opponent and potentially letting us cast more of our beefy stuff. Borborygmos and Fblthp, the 6/5 flinger, drawing some cards and dealing some damage. Vorinclex, the 6/6 that can flip, we can turn into the Grand Evolution. Also, grab us 2 forests from our deck, which is kind of helpful. And the Vodalian Mindsinger, which you probably didn't expect, but what is great about this is the kicker on the Vodalian Mindsinger. With Vodalian kicked, we can actually take a creature from our opponents that is in their control and make it ours as long as we control the Mindsinger. And as long as that creature has power less than Vodalian Mindsingers. And with the Mindsinger, I've been calling it a Mindsinger, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna call it Singer. With the Singer in play, it can get as big as a 6/6, which is huge, right? You can take something with power 6 or left, that can steal a lot. Even a Sheoldred, the Apocalypse, and you're not even in Sheoldred's colors, so heck, there you go. Vodalian Mindsinger, make your own Sheoldred. That's how it works. Also pairing in the ramp, we've got Atsushi, because when Sushi dies, either you exile some cards or you get some treasure, which is nice. Kind of tying this package together, though, you do need to get in some removal. That's where our Volcanic Spite, Make Disappears, and Flame Blessed Bolts come into play. Bolt is a great multifunctional removal, hitting creatures or planeswalkers. Spike also in that same way, getting creatures or planeswalkers. Don't care too much about the battle. But what's nice as well is if there's a card in our hand we don't want, we can put it on the bottom and then draw a card with it, so it replaces something we don't need. Make Disappear, I don't really need to say more on. The whole premise with Temur Ramp here is either drop a big beefy beater, get in for it, or steal from your opponent's side with the Mindsinger. If you're up against a control deck, well, what are you going to do? For that effect, the Mindsinger play may not be as great, but you do still just have some big beaters, so you can actually cut the Mindsingers and start looking at bringing Disdainful Strokes into play, Negates in, as well as Kogla and Yadaro, which is just another big beefy beater. And Kogla and Yadaro, give a Trample and Haste, that's 7 damage. That's going to leave a mark on your opponent. If they are a Planeswalker package, you've also got the Lithomantic Barrages you can play with as well. Up against the mid-range, which is where this deck really shines, the Mindsinger is king, but you can also bring in Blue Sun's Twilight to start stealing more stuff from your opponent. Since you're accelerating so far ahead in your mana base, why not just put that to your advantage and permanently make the creature yours? So Blue Sun's Twilight is very helpful with that. Depending on the matches you're up against, Lithomantic Barrage is a fine card to bring in as well, and on the upper end, those Disdainful Strokes can be very handy too. Against enchantment matchups, I do recommend bringing in Kogla and Yadaro. Takes out annoying Leyline Bindings and Ossifications, stuff that keeps your creatures away, because you want them back, you want them ending the game. When you get into aggro, well, Brotherhood's End is going to be your main go-to to bring in, and Lithomantic Barrage will be in against either soldiers or mono-white humans. But Dragonauts, that is Temur Ramp singing your way to victory, so please enjoy the game. Alright, let's take the play here. Monkey Make Disappear. Not exactly great, but I can discard it to blow up an enchantment, draw a card, or an artifact. And I have a turn 2 play. Counter something. I'm going to keep. We'll go Stormcarp Coast in, tapped, and then do Copperline Gorge turn 2. Rakdos, maybe? No turn 1 play. Mardu. Duress. I was gonna lose the make disappear anyways, but at least they don't get to see my hand now. You're here after Legacy. Welcome in, Cosmic. How was your Legacy tournament, friend? How was the Saturday today? Well, there. Vodalian's kind of nice. I mean, at the rate I'm going, if I hit another land drop, I just get to go monkey. I don't think I want to cycle a monkey here. Maybe flash in Wandering Emperor? Flash in Big Score. Discarding battle, okay. Sure. Interesting. I mean, into Union, alright. I have no idea what I'm playing against. Mardu control, maybe? I'm really not sure. I'm just gonna go for monkey. Okay, with 4 mana open, either removal spell or it's Wandering Emperor. We'll do Trample Haste and attack. Oh, Edict, alright. Oh, that's fine. Tournament was awful. You got an 0-4. Oof. I'm sorry, bud. Your deck on 7th, though. That's pretty cool. Discard. Alright. Hey, 1 collector pack and got a Dwarf Soul Ring. Oh. That's pretty sweet. I mean, hey, overall is A-okay. We're gonna go for Etali. I don't play counter spells, so might as well see what I steal. Arcane Bombardment. Sure. I'll take your Arcane Bombardment. Why not? Why not? I don't play instants and sorceries, but I'll play their Arcane Bombardment. Why not? Jank, it's probably Jank. I mean, so you may not be wrong. Welcome in, by the way. Happy Saturday. How you doing tonight? To be honest, this isn't where I expected this to go, but I'm not disappointed with the Arcane Bombardment. It doesn't benefit me in the slightest, but... Sunfall's unfortunate. Ooh, there's a Vorinclex though. I will cast in said Vorinclex. Playing tech support for my mother-in-law, I need a break. Fair enough. Well, I hope tech support is going okay, my friend. I wouldn't mind having 2 of these for some card draw. And I'll pass the turn. Cycling a Jetmir's Garden, sure. Didn't go to auto-kill Vorinclex. They also don't have a ton of stuff in the graveyard in terms of, like, big hits. Like, the Edict and the big scores are the big one. The Sunfall... If they cast and keep getting exile stuff, it's gonna take away more of their incubators, so... I read the Discord message? Oh, wait, what did I put in Discord? Didn't I say it was, viewer decks, right? Yeah, it's time for viewer decks. We're doing viewer decks tonight. You're good, Cosmic. No worries, no worries. Farewell? Well, that sucks. Fine. Alright. I'll put the Jetmir Garden away at this point. They respected Klux. I mean, you're not wrong. That's true. I would have preferred if they had left it, though, in honesty. And I'll pass the turn. Maybe he's cooking? Maybe. I mean, I imagine there's more removal in hand in the board clear capacity. I respect the farewell on the Vorn Klex, because flipping Klex and me getting stuff is scary, but still, you know, he is an arcane. You're not wrong, Darth. They are arcane bombardment. Punch per 7. So Tenzin. All right. I see you. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go Etali here. Yeah, I'll take a Union of the Third Path, that's fine. Which then triggers my Arcane Bombardment for their Volcanic Spike. Ah! Okay. That's kind of funny. I wasn't expecting synergy from the Etali into an Arcane Bombardment, but okay. That's mildly amusing to me. Can I flip Etali? I've got 3, 6, 9. I can flip Etali for lethal. Oh, again. Man. Really? You top decked a farewell? It's so rude. Nice Etali, thanks. Oh, that's the worst. I can't counterspell the, Ace. That is a... That's a big X, actually, for me. Chandra's a problem. Chandra's actively a problem, actually. So they can play the Burn Down the House, get 6 1/1s. No, they just play their own Arcane Bombardment. I'm gonna go to Make Disappear it, force them to use a couple mana. I think it forces where Sacred Fire and that can't be used this turn. Because then they lose those 3. Nope, never mind. So they can play Sacred Fire. I forgot about Chandra. And then they exile Farewell. Yep. Don't do anything about Farewell though. Thanks. Alright, Cycle. Stomper's not really gonna do it. It doesn't really matter what I play here, though, because the Farewell is exiled. Any creature I get is going to be a problem. I would have to get a Kogla, but both my Koglas are gone, so I can't even answer the Arcane Bombardment now.
I'm ending this fight.
24 cards to 32. So the one potential way I could win this is Etali and I mill them out. I love the fact is we're trying to play a deck that's trying to prey on creatures. We're really not running into like creature heavy lists. Can go Baron away the Atsushi. But even that doesn't do anything because then Chandra just kills my Vodalian. I'm in just a really bad spot here. How many cards? They have 17 cards left. Well, maybe. Yeah, copy it twice.
They won't know what hit 'em.
Yep. Alright, up to 30. Sacred Fire on the Vodalian? Sure. Okay. It's a draw card, sure. Can't do 4, can't do that. Pass the turn. We made a new Histar Narset control. Okay. Narset is a thing you can do cosmic. That is relevant. 15 cards left. 15 cards left. Do I have it? Again, maybe Etali. Sacred Fire. Yeah. So I go down to 12. Etali might get me something. Not that discarding this does much here, but alright, well, Etali. Raise to Etali. If this is gonna... If I'm gonna get to do anything, it's gotta be... Etali and Sushi, alright. Gain a life. Play in the land. Chandra kills me though. Union again, yeah. There's Farewell. So they lose their Sushi here. And then, yeah, I die next turn because Chandra just has to have minus for 11. That's unfortunate. That's a really unfortunate. We're really just falling short. It was a fight. I want to say yeah, it was, but I don't think it was. Bring in Disdainful Strokes and we'll bring in Negates. I'm gonna cut the Flame Blessed Bolts. I don't think Volcanic Spite's gonna do a ton. Nor is Bluesun's Twilight. Was until they accrued value in the bombardment. I'm still gonna disagree. I don't think it was much of a fight. After the Farewell hit my graveyard and got rid of Vorinclex, I think it was just downhill for me from there. Too many counter spells? I don't think so. I don't think so, Starfire. What's going on? How you doing tonight, Starfire? Happy Saturday. The Farewell and the Vorinclex was the absolute turning point in that game. I think past that point, it just wasn't even a contest. I might bring in the Tyrannix Rexes here, though. Again, just like it's tricky for them to deal with, and it's haste. You kind of just need that extra damage push. The Vodalians don't really do a ton for me in this matchup, so maybe I do cut Vodalians and actually bring back in 3 Volcanic Spits. We can do some damage against the Planeswalker. Deck is falling short. We'll take the play. 3 lands. Okay. Disdainful Stroke would be better in the later part against Bombardment and whatnot. We'll go Garden into play first. Copperline Gorge and pass. So I get to go at Atsushi into Vorinclex. With another Vorinclex. Okay. Well, we're curving into some big hitters, so that's useful. Let's play in Sushi. Opponent doesn't have access to their black mana right now. So which means potentially no kill spell. Like no oh, I stand corrected, never mind. There's the black mana. Sunfall is an option next turn. So I can't safely play in Vorinclex here. I can play in Topiary Stomper. Stomper will ramp me. If they try to Sunfall me, then that'll let me do Disdainful Stroke. We can punch them down to 17. Pass. If they go for Arcane Bombardment, I also can just Disdainful Stroke the Arcane Bombardment. Which is probably still the answer. Okay, Union. Sure, gain some life. That leaves them with 4 mana. Alright, looking for a land off the top, did not find it. I want to leave open the blue. I'm gonna tap this way. We'll play in Vorinclex here. I'm gonna grab 2 basic forests. Play in the 1. That hits our 7 for Topiary Stomper to attack. Now we can attack for 8. Destroy Evil's fine. Put them down to 16, and then we pass the turn. If they go for Farewell or Sunfall, we Disdainful Stroke. Or Disdainful Stroke Chandra. That works too. And then punch the opponent down to 8 and pass the turn. I don't play in anything else just yet. We have lethal on board. This forces them to have an answer. So there's the Sunfall. I'm gonna go ahead and Otawara back my Atsushi. That is only gonna give them a 1/1 from this Sunfall. Now with that in mind, let's go ahead and play in Vorinclex. We'll grab 2 more forests. We're going to grab Jetmirs and Spars. I'm just going to play in the Spars for now. Pass the turn, and then we have the mana open on Negate. If they have a Destroy Evil, I'll go negate that and then force them to have to use another removal for board clear. They answer Vorinclex. But stopping them from drawing cards after they just discarded something is also very tempting. That might come back to bite me, but it stops them from seeing 2 extra cards. Especially when there's only 3 cards in hand and they just discarded a land. So that means no Sokens and blockers. Full move. I don't disagree on that one, Darth. So we can attack, put them down to 2, and then try to flip Vorinclex. The rest is fine. I lose Volcanic Spite. Sometimes you just have to go with your guts. Hey, Stan, what's going on, friend? Happy Saturday. How you doing tonight? Sometimes you just gotta believe, right? Like our big emote on this channel is belief. Alright, well, we forced them on the farewell. We forced them on the farewell. So that's fine. I'm gonna sushi, and I'm gonna use invasion as Zendikar here. Just thin my deck a little bit more. Okay. Honestly, Mega, yeah. Big score is just too juicy not to. Hey, Chandra.
No more watching. It's time to do something.
We're making them have to have answers here.
Got a feeling this'll work.
I can't kill Chandra here. But I can push 4. Is there any other way I get lethal here? No, I think it's just attack for 4 and hold back. The Battle Rage is going to get them to heal back up to 8. If I had cycled... If I had cycled, I actually might have been able to find a lethal. Depending what I top decked. Like Kogla off the top is probably my best win condition. Okay, adding mana, sure. The rest is useless. So what other 2 cards do you have in hand? Arcane Bombardment, alright. Hey, Katsu! What's going on, friend? How you doing tonight? Welcome on in. I'm doing good. How are you doing? That sucks, too. The Arcane Bombardment. Julian, and what are the exile?
I'm ending this fight.
Probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna exile the top. Boseiju and Etali, but I can't discard the Boseiju. That's crappy. And they exile to destroy evil. Actually, that's fine. They didn't kick or get any life. This is gonna be close. It's gonna come down to Etali at the moment. Right? There's no point to make disappearing. The land isn't gonna do it. Might as well just play in sushi. Hey, Calper, what's going on, friend? How you doing today? Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. Stanley, I've been close to winning a lot of matches with this deck, and this is just like where we fall off.
You'll never guess what I do next.
Soul Partition. Ah, jeez. What you playing? Hey, Zom, happy Saturday. How you doing? Yeah, burn down. And what did you exile? Exile him, of course. Yeah, destroy evil kills a tally. This is exactly what happens every game we played. We get this close and then we just lose. Well, that's Tyrannix Rex. Okay. Did they just give me the game? I had no business winning that. What? Overzealous? Yeah, I think so, Darth. Okay. I'm fine, friend. Just suffering against mono reds with the ramp investment. I'm sorry. Yeah, opponent can see what I exile. I don't know. Maybe they didn't read Rex. I'm not really sure. We're gonna run it back. That being said, I am gonna keep because this is Invasion of Zendikar into Etali. So that ramps me ahead pretty good. So early Etali. It's turn 5 Etali. We have a Vorinclex follow-up after the Etali. Had him dirty. I mean, not wrong. I want to go aggressive here. All right. So Etali into Etali. Kind of like that. Plus a monkey. A little bit, Mr. Trist. I like. It might. We might just need to main deck them instead of keeping them in the sideboard. I need double red, so I'll grab an extra red here, and I'll grab an extra forest just so we've got it. So we have to top deck a land. An opponent discarded an Arcane Bombardment, which potentially means they have another Arcane Bombardment. Oh, they have Repair Recharge. Yeah, that checks out. But honestly, I'm just gonna go for Etali. I have a Kogla, I can blow up the Arcane Bombardment. Or you know that. Let's just do all artifacts and all enchantments. I mean, it's not the worst. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it might. What if we got the haze? Pretty much a loss. I think fair. Right now, 5C, Domain, Jeskai, and Blue Midrange. I'd certainly say yes on Domain. Don't know if I agree with... I guess I'll just play another Tally. Sorry, Zom, just give me 1 sec. No point in playing the Edict. I'll grab another forest. Okay. So we've already stripped them of 1 farewell. Really love to see a negate. Destroy equals fine. Shipping 3. Alright, let's go in with Stomper. Yeah, I think I just push in 4. I don't think there's any point declaring the Skyclave. We just thin the deck a little bit with Vorinclex. Pass the turn, I can hold that up to cycle. Alright, they got Union. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they Sunfall or do Farewell Chandra, I'm gonna say no. Oh, I messed up. I was gonna sacrifice the Stomper. F. Alright. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I just misplayed that. Yeah, and then this is probably an Edict. Damn. That was... Yep. Like right into that. I played right into that. All right. Nope. You cannot have. Wish this... Oh, this can hit a battle. Oh, well. That's good to know. I'm not going to do it right now, though. That is 2 bombs down. I'm not going to Volcanic Spite on my turn. I want to see... Sure. I'll do it. I'm going to tuck 1 Spite away. Cycle Asparas. Negate. This just feels weird. I'm gonna Volcanic Spite my own Kogla. I'm doing this to cycle away the mountain that's in my hand because I don't need it. Thank you. Okay. Opponent's at 1. And I have a negate. No. Where do they exile? It's an edict. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's game. Whew. Okay. Dragonauts, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It's always appreciated. Please remember to tap that subscribe button to stay updated on all the new standard best of 3 decks for Magic the Gathering. And as always, keep believing. I'll catch you next time.